Attractiveness. So welcome back to Fair for Friday. For those of you who've been here before, if you're probably wondering why my voice sounds different, it's because your girl finally got a little microphone. It was kind of like a $17 one off Walmart. I got this last night, and it took me a while to figure out how to use it. Apparently I had to charge before use, which was for this brand. Um, but yeah, I'm currently using the mic, so if my voice sounds different than normal, your girl decided to upgrade to a little mic because we've been doing this channel for about 3 years now. So I got to upgrade the audio, so it's not kind of awkward. Y'all aren't here absorbing background noise, and y'all get just me. If you guys do like a mic, definitely let me know because I'm definitely seeing an improvement in the audio. And so yeah, just let me know what you think. So for this case, we are going to Spain. Our killer apparently is actually pretty well known for the things that she was over there doing. The sentence that she got is going to be kind of controversial. Where she's at today, you'll, if you're anything like me, you also would be surprised. So maybe you won't, depending on your faith in humanity. Okay. So with that being said, I highly doubt anybody from Spain is watching this, but in case you are, or maybe not even from Spain, maybe you know the TV character that apparently was inspired by this character. Definitely let me know. And so with that being said, I'm just gonna quit my rambling and let's go get started. So Idola Lopez, who's our woman killer in this situation, she was born March 18th, 1964. When she's 16, she has a boyfriend who would introduce her to the ETA. And then I guess they had an 18 plus policy, so you couldn't join until you were 18, or maybe she wasn't. Maybe she was hesitant to join at first because she didn't join until she was 18, despite being introduced at 16. And so apparently it's actually said that she originally actually wanted to be a firefighter. So apparently these are two completely different paths. There was a group of people referred to as the Basque, who essentially was trying to get away from Spain, the country where the story takes place. So then the ETA was created as a result, and they essentially got their money from doing robbery, kidnappings, so I guess holding people and then getting ransom money, because I imagine that was like, and revolutionary taxes. So I guess they originally had a plan to not cause any civilian deaths. We're only going after the big guys, not the average man. I guess they were kind of the average man themselves. So then it's actually said that they apparently bombed a headquarters elevator and apparently a train that was going towards a celebration for something. So as you can imagine, you can't be over here bombing stuff. So of course, over 100 members apparently were arrested, including the 5 leaders. But the 5 leaders somehow got released, and then they decided to move headquarters over to France. And then on December 20th, 1973, ETA is actually said to have placed a bomb in the car of an admiral. Didn't say whether the admiral lived or died. Didn't even name who the admiral is. It just said they did it. So then in 1975, the then leader of Spain, his name was Franco, and he ordered essentially a firing squad to kill 5 political prisoners, and 2 of them just so happened to be ETA members. So then the people, they're apparently boycotting products and calling the government murderers because of this. So I guess they were in support of the ETA. So then Franco apparently would die 10 years later in November of 1985. The democratic government basically came together trying to establish autonomy for Bosquat places that basically had Pasquase people in them. So I guess residents. As far as ETA members, apparently you were actually granted a pardon, a legal pardon, but you had to denounce terrorism. So I guess basically if you quit the group, we can't charge you with anything. So you're probably wondering, okay, well, what does Iowa have to do with all this? Remember, she's in this group, so she's technically just as guilty as the men who are actually pulling the trigger. Now, there is one confirmed death that I do have on her. Apparently, she would actually sleep with police in order to get information out of them, and I guess use this information to go attack bigger people that are higher up, essentially. So then it said that on the fateful day of November 16th, 1984, she would find a French businessman by the name of Joseph Couchot, if that's how you pronounce his name. He winds up getting shot 6 times, and then, of course, he dies from that. So then in June of 1986, there's supposed to be an operation where apparently Iowa was supposed to be shooting at a specific car. So I guess that specific car had had a special person in it. It didn't specify who the special person was. Apparently, they're supposed to be shooting at this one car. So she's supposed to be a lookout from what it looks like on top of this roof for this one specific person. Well, it said that she got bored. She just started shooting at all the cars. So then, of course, obviously, you were fucking up the mission. So then apparently the group puts her on probation, but they don't tell her that she's on probation. So then apparently there's another mission that she messes up because she got distracted by looking at herself in her. She was looking at herself in the reflection of a store. There's another mission that got failed because she lost a shoe. There's another one where she had said she had to go take a pregnancy test. And there's another mission that failed apparently because she left her gun at home. On July 14, 1986, Idola was involved in a bombing that took place at the Plaza Republicana Dominicana, which is in Madrid, Spain. Okay. And apparently 14 people were killed, 35 people were injured. And then in 1987, it is said that she killed at least 5 more guards. So I guess this group got tired of dealing with her, but I guess she was some of a good agent. So they were like, we're going to send you over to Algeria, and you're going to work with them for a bit. And so apparently they were still doing attacks in Barcelona, Valsenia, Alicante, and Murcia. I hope that's how you say that. And then apparently it said that apparently she got obsessed with a guard while working over there in Algeria. And then it said that apparently she would like I said, she was sleeping with people, get the information out of them that could be used for future missions. And then by the time she's leaving out that room, they're dead. So whether she killed them that night or early the next morning, they're dead. So I guess after 5 years in Algeria, she gets moved to the south of France, where she gets caught in 1994. In 1997, the group apparently would kidnap Miguel Angel Blanco, and basically saying, hey, look, we'll release him if you release like 460 prisoners. Now, why specifically that number, I don't know. So the government refuses. So then Miguel is killed by being shot in the head. So then I guess like this is where the Spanish people start turning against ETA, because it said that like more than 6 million of them protest for the end of this organization. So then on May 9th, 2001, Idola was extradited over to Spain, even though it said that she apparently had tried to stop it. She was charged with 23 murders, because that was all they could only prove she was involved in at least 23. She was sentenced to 2,000 years, but for some dumb reason, the most amount of years that a prisoner can spend in Spain is 30. At the time she was sentenced. But it's apparently since been updated to 40. And it said that while she was in prison, she actually got married twice. 2004 to Juan Ramon Rojo, and then I guess she divorced Juan, and then it says, and then of course she got second marriage. Didn't specify what year that was. Could have been right after. Could have been wait a couple years after Juan. It said she got married to Josba Iris Mincy. So in December 2006, the group would have a bomb go off at Madrid's international airport to kill 2 people. And then in June of 2009, they would do attacks in the city of Burgos. So then after this, I guess this is when Idola decides we're going to separate myself from this group, and I'm denouncing myself from this group. And of course, the ETA would then shun her for this. So then on June 23rd, 2017, after serving 23 years in jail, Idola was released. It said that the group had been disbanded, taken apart, whatever you want to call it, in 2017. Apparently, there is a movie character, not a movie character, there's a TV character, like I said in the beginning of the video, that's based off Idola, and her name is VILLIANLLE. So for those of you who didn't know, apparently on Killing Eve. So I guess if you've seen the show, you kind of see the similar areas between the 2 women. And it said that as of 2020, apparently Idola's mom, who apparently somehow still alive, is saying that Idola is working at the Red Cross. Even though apparently Red Cross is saying, we ain't got a record of that woman, unless she's going a different name. And then I see like one article that said that she's currently a news person. So if that's true, that's crazy if you think about it. So anyway, yeah, that's the case of Idola Lopez. Let me know what you think about that down below. If you guys knew of the case, if anybody here is watching from Spain, or yes, like I'm saying, if anybody's currently living in Spain, or you were living in Spain at the time all this was going on, definitely let me know. Let me know if you remember. If you know anybody that was living in Spain, definitely try to get their input, see what they remember about this whole situation. And so with that being said, I cover fail females 3 times a week. Subscribe for more fail females, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and